telling you I need some help, some help. How you gonna deny your child, your child? How you gonna just walk out, walk out? You know you need to be a man, and help out any way you can, you can. If not, I'll see you in court, receiving my child support. Then here we go with the nonsense, blowing up your phone. You would think you was hot, you had fun making it, now raising it. You act like you can't participate.
You and your baby's mother still together? Y'all on good terms? Y'all communicate? Are you currently paying child support right now?
There's always two sides to every story.
Children having children, and it's sad.
Not all of us are deadbeat dads. Most of us do the right thing for the right reason.
I feel that the system is great because of the simple fact that half of these niggas out here ain't trying to do what they need to do, so they need to be taken to court.
I ain't had a child by myself. I'm telling you I need some help, some help. How you gonna deny your child, your child? How you gonna just walk out, walk out? You know you need to be a man, and help out any way you can, you can. If not, I'll see you in court, receiving my child support. Then here we go with the nonsense, blowing up your phone. You would think you was hot, you had fun making it, now raising it. You act like you can't participate, nah. You not around for report cards, but every summer I see you with a new car.
From a female perspective, what would you think that the females need to do to try to stop running the men off or chasing them off?
Everybody give each other a chance, that's all. And help. It's about the kids, not about you.
And to be real, I mean, we only can spend like 5 minutes in a room together because the communication is not there. I mean, to all my young sisters, I would like to say, I mean, just get to know your peoples. Get to know your peoples before you lay down with them.
If you want your kid to be in your life when they get older, be in your kid's life all their life, just at the time.
Because the child needs to see that the family can still function, even not as a unit.
I tried to have good relationships with my baby mom. You know, I tried to be there. I always tell her.
It's about the children. We have to save our children. We gotta stop fighting. We gotta stop bickering. We gotta stop the jealousy. We gotta stop the envy. We gotta stop the hatred. All of those are self-destructive methods.
You look at what the child needs, and you both work together on that, and then you deal with your stuff as a secondary issue.
So when you're trying to provide for them, they always want more than what you could get, or then they want you to go out and do more than what you could do. You know what I mean? We take care of our kids, you know what I mean? We do the right thing for them. Not all of us are deadbeat dads. Most of us do the right thing for the right reason.
People don't grow up saying, I wish I'm going to be a deadbeat dad. That doesn't happen. So something caused a lack of finances or responsibility, or whatever it is.
It's a struggle, it's a fight, don't get it twisted. It's a lot easier to do this and do that than it is to try to find this job, trying to find that job, or trying to do right by your kid or do right by your baby moms. However the situation may be, it's a struggle. I mean, you're going to have, it's going to be ups and downs. And no family's going to be moving like a perfect flow.
I mean, it takes two. It didn't take one.
They talk about little baby mom drama I got. Me and him, we tight. That's my boy. But I'm having a problem with one of my daughters. I can't see it. Me and her going through some issues because she's upset at the new girl that I'm messing with. And now I'm going through a lot. And then if I don't show up, she's making it like I'm not, trying to be supportive of my own daughter. So
there's drama in all areas. Like if your baby mom find out that you got a girlfriend, you can't see your kids, or you can't get your kids and take them with you or whatever.
You can't always blame the female. Y'all say because we argue, y'all say because we pest, you say because we always whine. No, but y'all be out in the street with they be out in the street with the next woman doing other things, thinking it ain't gonna happen.
And we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna get these brothers out the court, and we're gonna let them stand on their own 2 feet and handle their responsibility. And that's what we're gonna try to do. So let's make it happen. Walk Down Entertainment right here in Child Support Court headquarters.
Do you have any kids?
I have 4 children.
You have 4 children?
Yes.
So you don't have any of the kids' fathers involved in their life?
No, but I'm still making it.
Okay, so
I raised all 3 of my kids by myself. If it wasn't for the help of my mother and my father, I don't think I could do it because the guys wasn't there for me. We basically doing it all by ourselves, me and the kids. It's us against the world.
For more information on this program or to become a sponsor, the number is 267 971-0958 or email us at familycourttv@yahoo.com. For a DVD of this entire program, the website is www.newartistonline.com and search Baby Mama Drama. Or visit our MySpace at myspace.com/Baby Mama Drama Child Support.
Walk Down Entertainment, we still walking it down. We here with Mr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
All right.
Professionally, I'm a school psychologist and a child therapist.
You was a guest on the show, Baby Mama Drama Child Support Court. Can you tell our viewers?
Really enjoyed it. I thought it was a wonderful show. I think that it definitely fills a void in our community and in the nation as a whole, because a lot of talk shows don't really deal specifically with the issue of family circumstance and how those circumstances can be fixed and changed and modified. So I was blown away from the show. I was glad that I had the opportunity to be a part of it. Very honored. I think that a lot of good information came out. I think the panelists, as well as the guests, the mothers and fathers themselves, really offered a lot of credible information that people can really use as food for thought as they work on trying to help uplift the condition of our children. Because unfortunately, with crime in our streets and with the wars that are being waged overseas, a lot of attention has been taken away from the condition of the family in our city. And I think that the Baby Mama Drama talk show that you're producing is really going to fill that void, because it allows people to focus on everyday issues that are often overlooked or swept under the table. But now we have an opportunity to deal with it openly and honestly. It's a very candid show.
A lot of this baby mama drama, what can we do to prevent the fight between parents in front of the kids?
The first thing that I would offer is that parents need to take a better look at themselves. And what I mean by that, I think that we are a bit too quick to jump into relationships that wound up bringing children in this world with complete strangers. A lot of times we think that if we lay with someone, or if we laugh with someone, or if we go to dinner with someone over the course of a year or 2 years, then maybe we probably really know this person. But in our reality, you're still strangers, because you haven't went below the surface of what that person really is about. And when you see a lot of baby mama drama, when you see a lot of parents fighting back and forth, most of the time the cause lays at the root of the inability of people to be able to learn about others. When you date someone, you must put that person through an interview the same way you would go through an interview when you're looking for a job. And so if you put a person through the interview process and ask them how they were raised, and interview their parents and spend time with their family members, you get a better picture of what those people are about.
What would be the long-term effect if the parents not communicating with one another and one of them seem to walk out into one another's life?
Very important question, and very good question. The long-term consequences of a child deprived of the love and nurturance of either father, of either parent, is very disastrous. For a woman who has not had the adequate opportunity to formulate a healthy relationship with a biological father, those are the type of women who grow up and never find a husband. Those are the types of women who grow up and always consider themselves to be unattractive because they never heard their father tell them that they are beautiful. These are the type of women who grow up never thinking that they have what it takes to be successful in society because dad wasn't there to constantly let them know that they could be successful. For the young man who never had a woman in his life, his mother, if his mother was not in his life as he grows up, he may not know exactly how to choose his women or his mate because he never had the prototype of mom at home. Family strife and parental quarreling, I would say, is probably the most underrated cause for teenage depression. Is probably the most underrated cause for childhood behavioral disorders. And I would also say that it's probably the most underrated cause for a lack of scholastic success. When parents fight, what they fail to realize is that children cannot judge between parents in terms of who was right and who was wrong, nor should they be asked to do so. So when parents fight, it's very important that they understand that they do so through their own selfishness. Because if one parent is attacking the other parent, then in all reality, they're attacking a part of that child. And if the other parent is attacking the opposite parent, in all reality, they're attacking the other parent. So if a child has to deal with the fact that both of her parents are being attacked, then the child sooner or later comes to realize that they are not someone who is worth being valued. So parent fighting always results in low self-esteem, low motivation, and a defective type of a mindset by many of the kids who are forced to undergo such circumstances. As I always say, every child needs two parents, but not only do they need two parents, they need two healthy parents.
Think that they should do to bring about a change within themselves.
They go out and have these kids, but they don't want to support them.
Instead of always putting a man in the system, you know what I mean? Every parent should be able to sit down and talk and have an understanding as far as the child concerned. I don't have to be with you in order to raise my daughter, but I have to be in her life, and this is what I try to instill in her.
I think a father in the house is a good example. If there's none, you find that you'll have problems down the ladder.
We're not together, but they sure still take care of their kids. They do, positive.
Look to your good book, whether it's the Bible or the Quran, whatever religion you choose. You have to build character, you have to get faith, and you have to stop thinking negative on a lot of things. You have to start thinking positive.
But for the most part, I try to keep it positive.
We should have more positive black role models in our community.
And it's not about a black and a white issue thing. It's about what we need to do as a people to train up our children to do positive things.
You tell the young bucks out there today that ignore the system and don't want to do the right thing and stand up to their responsibility.
You're making a harder bed for yourselves. Point of interest, today is the way it's set up is that the judicial system will fall into place and come look for you instead of the woman and the children.
Everybody think child support is just about the dollars. It's not about that. The child still needs a father figure. Especially if you got a son, be a man for that son. These boys need men. Hey, sometimes you gotta do like I do, take the child away from the mother and make her pay you child support. It's possible, trust me, it can be done.
And then all the father out there, man, take care of your kids, man, because the kids is a new generation.
And we as parents need to train our children that there's morals in life.
Like, hey, I want to be like my dad. Where did all that go? You know what I mean? It's time for the man to stand up and say, look, let me be responsible. Let me lead a direction for my child and let him be the guy in the background saying, I want to be like him. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like them guys out there on the corner.
The ones who are not doing nothing, you're going to be right there, dog, and it ain't a good place.
Best advice I can give, man, is just be the best dad you can be, man. Yeah, I mean, that's all I really got to say about it.
But there you go, you heard it from Who's Next. That's my man June. He ain't caught up in the system, so that go to show he's a good dad and a great father. So he handles his responsibilities. So we're going to get the other brothers to handle theirs and Walk Down Entertainment be right back at you with Baby Mama Drama Child Support Court. Stay tuned.
Definitely go to the show, Baby Mama Drama Show, Walk Down Entertainment.
Walk Down Entertainment, we still walking it down. Down here on Erie Avenue.
Still walking it down. We out here out Fairmont Park.
Yeah, we here at City Blues. We down here at Child Support Court, right in front of the building.
For more information on this program or to become a sponsor, the number is 267-971-0958 or email us at familycourttv@yahoo.com. For a DVD of this entire program, the website is www.newartistonline.com and search Baby Mama Drama. Or visit our MySpace at myspace.com/Baby Mama Drama Child Support.
Walk Down Entertainment, we still walking it down. We're here at the Clef Club where we filmed the show. And we're here with Miss Patricia Coates.
My name is Patricia Coates and I'm an attorney. I practice family, criminal, personal injury, and entertainment law.
Okay, can you tell our viewers what you think about the child support system within itself?
Well, the child support system was designed to help mothers who cannot support their children on their own to actually obtain support from fathers, the biological fathers of their children, to help support them, their children. So a of course, I'm going to think that the child support system is a fair system in terms of how we compute it. We use the Pennsylvania Support Guidelines, which is a set formula. Basically, we combine both of the parties' incomes. We come up with a percentage of the incomes that each of them make, and we use a grid to determine how much it would actually cost to take care of whatever number of children there are. And we multiply that formula by that number, and we come up with a number. So it's not an arbitrary number or anything. There are programs that are available for fathers, because recently fathers have been complaining about the injustices in the child support system. So we do have programs available for fathers, particularly the EDSI program, which is a program who allows fathers who have very minimal training or income to actually obtain training and income so that they can gain suitable employment to be able to take care of their children. So even though the child support system is not perfect, we are trying our best to make it fair to all parties involved. And remember, the main thing and the only issue in family court is what is in the best interest of the children, not the parents.
Well, you came to the show. You was on the panel at the show.
Yes.
Can you tell our viewers what you thought about the show?
Well, I thought the show was a good show. It addresses the issues that parents are going through with respect to their children and the non-custodial parent. However, I do believe that a lot of the guests were misguided. They tend to blame all of their situations with respect to the mothers. They tend to blame the situations that they're in on the fathers when they're not being accountable for their own actions too. You cannot expect a man who you do not know, who you've only known for either one night as a result of a one-night stand, or only for no more than a year. You cannot expect that person to just jump into the family scenario when you don't know each other. It's very important when you're thinking about family planning that you know the other side, and that includes knowing their family, seeing how they seeing their relationship with their own parents, and then you can pretty much make a determination as to how well the non-custodial parent or the other parent will be as a mother or a father. And I think that's very important.
So overall, you enjoyed the show?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Walk Down Entertainment, we still walking it down. We still here at the Clef Club, interviewing my buddy here. Can you tell our viewers your name?
Lonnie Fish.
Can you tell us what you do?
I'm an attorney in downtown Philadelphia.
And what kind of attorney are you?
I do a little bit of everything. I do some criminal defense, I do a lot of family law work, and I do some civil work as well.
Okay, well, you know we doing a program on baby mama drama, child support court. So I'm quite sure you've seen some drama and some baby mama drama down at the court.
Most definitely, yes.
Can you tell our viewers any information you may be able to help them out to try to help these families out from fighting and the ongoing problems that they have in the system?
Well, my basic feelings on just pretty much, mom and dad fighting about the kid, whether it be money or custody, is that it affects the child. And you may not see it in a 6-year-old right away, but when the kid's 18, 19, 20, and they can't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, that's when the problem happens. And we might not see that for a good 10 or 20 years. So I think that if we try to cooperate and get the money straight and the custody straight without fighting in front of the kid, the children benefit.
Between the mother and the father, normally they fighting over money, which I don't think is the issue. I think the whole problem with the system is that they need to learn to communicate better for the child's sake. What do you feel though they ought to do to stop the fight? Or the fathers? What can you tell the fathers out there today, or the moms, to try to get it together?
Well, I mean, sometimes I disagree with you that I do think a lot of times the fight's over money. Like a lot of people say 99 out of 100 questions, the answer is money. But sometimes you just got to bite your tongue and think about the child. And the thing is that, when mom's on the phone yelling, hey, where's my check, and the child's 10 feet away, that affects the child. Sometimes you got to take a step back and say, hey, you know, is $10, $20 worth a lifetime of aggravation for my child? And sometimes, you know, everybody's got to play their role, bite their tongue, and look out for the child.
You was on our panel. Can you tell our viewers what you thought about the show?
Well, I think the show is definitely an interesting format in that a lot of people sitting at home can, you know, relay what's going on, because a lot of times a lot of people are finding these same problems that they have in their life. You can go and watch Maury Povich or Jerry Springer and, you know, and watch a circus, or actually, you know, watch a show where maybe you can find some advice on how to solve your own problems, whether it be, you know, setting up a system where you would, you know, pay for clothes, or one parent would pay for medical attention. I think it's very helpful to parents who are fighting to find solutions to stop fighting in front of the child.
So you actually enjoyed yourself on the show?
I definitely did enjoy myself, yes.
Okay. And can you tell us once again what you do and how you can contact it if anyone wants your advice?
Okay, I'm an attorney. I work downtown at around 8th and Sansom. You can contact me at 267-266-5167. Again, my name is Lonnie Fish. I do almost every kind of work. I'm your family lawyer. I do criminal defense, I do family law, and I do civil work.
It ain't always working out in that court. It's not always the solution over there.
Are you familiar with the child support system?
Yeah, he in court.
It's not all about going to the court system. $50 for a child, what does that do? You can, sneakers cost more than that nowadays.
Child support system is pretty unfair for a lot of brothers. You go in there, everybody look at you as the criminal.
So if you had something to tell the system, what would you do to tell them to make a change within the system to help the guys out?
And they got me going to court. If I don't pay that money, I'm gonna have to, you know, end up getting a bench warrant. How I'm gonna pay the money and take care of all y'all at the same time? Like, chill out.
The only reason why he is in court is because of the welfare system and stuff like that. You know, like, you gotta like turn on your mate in order to get any help.
I feel that the system is great because of the simple fact that half of these niggas out here ain't trying to do what they need to do, so they need to be taken to court.
I think child support is good because that's a better way to get fathers to pay, you know, help do for their children when they don't want to.
They said when they take you off child support, then y'all don't want to pay. You guys don't want to pay. You think that's true?
No, it ain't true. We'd rather pay without the court system, you know what I mean? On the simple fact that
brothers like us really are taking care of our kids and doing the right thing. They still take us to child support court, and I just think that it ain't right. The money is not even going to the kids. It's really going to the mothers to take care of their little livelihood. So when Friday night comes, so they can go out and drink and look good, but your kids still walking around bummy with sneaks, with holy sneaks and stuff on them. But
so are you angry with your baby mom or the system?
I'm angry with the system.
You really think the system worked for us then?
It's not meant to work for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not meant to work for us at all. It's set up for women, period.
the system ain't helping. The system ain't helping at all. It's just putting more and more people in jail every day. That's all that's doing.
Guess the system is crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying? She can take care of their kids, she can live with their baby mom, take care of their kids, but she can still won't put you on that ass child support. You know what I'm saying?
The court system sometimes make it worse. And I think the welfare system makes it even harder because they want some out of the money they get from them, or you don't see none of it. It just goes in the system. The kid don't ever get it.
It ain't over. We're going to correct the problem. We're going to fix the problem. I'm tired of the unjust that's going on in the system. You sisters and you brothers have to wake up and start saving your children.
First, in order to get out the system, you must find a way to connect with your lady. You must talk to her, right, and give her respect. If you're in, do whatever you have to get out. But once you get out, stay a man. Take care of your baby, right? Take care of your children if you have more than one, right? And then stay out of it, just totally. And the only way you can stay out is by getting a job, making sure you take care of that family, right? And then it's clear.
If you're not ready to be a dad, use protection. If you don't do that and you have a child, then pay your child support.
Very hard job. Very hard job. Men, you need to get on your game.
What could you tell our viewers, or the young guys that's coming up today that's getting caught up in the system?
Use a condom. It was probably 15 minutes full of fun, but you'll be paying for it for 18 years. So if you have a choice, use a condom.
Because children is a very hard responsibility. If you're not ready for it, don't have them. Young men need to learn how to use things to make sure that they protect themselves from having a family that they can't afford.
We just want to ask y'all a question as far as like what y'all think about the younger generation today, the child support and the baby daddies and the baby mama drama and stuff.
I wish they would take care of these babies.
Okay.
And I wish the young girls would wake up and get themselves together and get on the ball.
What would y'all like to see change?
The parents should try to find out where their children are at night.
And I'm hoping that this generation today will listen to me and bring their kids up the best of their ability so all this killing and stuff can stop.
So what information can you give to the viewers to help them out, to uplift them more?
Instead of jumping into bed, jump into their minds.
Walk Down Entertainment, we here with the man of the hour, Mr. Pete, Mitchell and Ness himself. How you doing, Pete?
Hi, Keith. How are you?
Okay.
Good to see you.
Likewise. Would you like to tell our viewers about Mitchell, a little bit about Mitchell and Ness, a little bit about yourself?
Sure. And I'll tell our viewers a little bit about yourself when you were a young man working at Mitchell and Ness. But to give you a little bit of the story of Mitchell and Ness, it's a very old company. It was started in 1904 by Mr. Mitchell and Mr. Ness. And in 1917, my father was an orphan in Philadelphia. His mother had died, his father had died, and my dad was in a family that he didn't like. And I think it was a family that bickered and fought a lot. They took things from him. And in 1917, as a 13-year-old boy, my father went to
You said that you wish that your child's father would accept responsibility. Does that mean he's not paying support at all, or would he, or not?
No.
Now, you said that you've learned to accept that, but the one thing that I don't think you understand, that I have a problem with that, is that child support isn't for you, it's for the child.
No matter what, separate mothers, you're still biological sisters. You give the same love that you have for your other sisters and brothers. The way you love me and your mother, love your sister the same way.
Is we got to be careful the way we throw around bipolar and ADHD and all this other stuff. And for you ADHD people, ADHD has very little to do with hyperactivity.
Do you have any other children?
I have 12 others.
Okay.
For more information on this program or to become a sponsor, the number is 267-971-0958 or email us at familycourttv@yahoo.com. For a DVD of this entire program, the website is www.newartistonline.com and search Baby Mama Drama. Or visit our MySpace at myspace.com/Baby Mama Drama Child Support.
You had fun making it, now raising it, you act like you can't participate, nah. You not around for report cards, but every summer I see you with a new car. Buying out the bar, frontin' hard with your homies. Little do they know you don't take care, shorty. I'm trying to avoid taking you to court, but your ex